In today's video, we'll be diving into some of the spookiest, most unsettling Roblox horror games that will send shivers down your spine. From eerie sound effects to jump scares that will leave you gasping, these games are not for the faint of heart. Mazes of Torment is a hidden gem in the world of Roblox horror games, and although it may only currently have one player, it is a game that deserves recognition for its spine-chilling experience. The game takes place in a mysterious forest in the Philippines and immerses the player in a maze filled with unknown terrors. While there is no clear story behind the game, the overall atmosphere and creep factor make up for it. As you begin the game, you are spawned in the center of the maze and tasked with collecting skulls scattered throughout. However, it soon becomes apparent that you are not alone in this maze, as strange and unsettling creatures lurk in the shadows, waiting to jump out at any moment. The game's monster designs are terrifying and add to the overall sense of dread and fear. One of the game's most impressive features is its sound design. The eerie sounds of singing children that play when you need to hide create a sense of unease and suggest that there might be something deeper and darker happening within the maze. Could there be trapped children somewhere in this maze? This possibility adds an additional layer of horror to the game and keeps you on edge throughout. In the immersive Roblox game Valour, players find themselves in a dark and hellish world with no recollection of how they got there. The world is crawling with rats, making it clear that this is no place for the faint of heart. However, players are not alone as they soon meet Nicole, who is also stuck in this eerie world. As they both attempt to find a way out, Nicole suddenly disappears, leaving players to wonder where she went and why she left. The journey to escape this twisted realm is not an easy one. Players must face many challenges and encounter ghostly creatures that are shockingly realistic for a Roblox game. The game's design is so impressive that it's difficult to even believe that it's a Roblox game. Throughout the game, players meet various mysterious characters such as Alice, who adds to the overall unsettling atmosphere. Valour's story is centered around witchcraft, with a young girl's body being taken over by a witch. The game's themes and atmospheres are not for the faint of heart, as it's filled with gore and scary moments that can be extremely frightening. As such, it's not recommended for younger children to play this game. It's designed to be challenging and unsettling, providing a thrilling and dark experience for those brave enough to enter the world. The Intruder is a horror game that takes players on a terrifying journey, as they encounter the titular character, a tall and creepy man who sends shivers down players' spines. In the game, players take on the roles of different characters and navigate through the game in two segments. The first segment, VHS segments, requires players to explore a specific area as a character. The second segment is FNAF style, where players check cameras and other similar devices. What sets The Intruder apart from other horror games is its immersive horror story, which gives players a sense of dread and anxiety as they progress through the game. The game's visuals are both scary and realistic, making the experience all the more terrifying. The game's narrative is delivered through a recollection of stories that the player experiences through different characters, adding a layer of intrigue to the gameplay. One of the most harrowing aspects of the game is its immersive horror story that is truly screwed up. For instance, one scream in the VHS segment reminds the player that the intruder has killed their entire family, creating an overwhelming sense of panic and fear. The game's creatures, including a baby that jump scares players, are equally unnerving, leaving players on edge throughout the entire game. The constant feeling of anxiety while protecting yourself from the intruder, a mysterious masked person, adds to the game's fear factor. Players must navigate through the game's creepy environments, looking for ways to protect themselves while evading the intruder's attacks. In summary, The Intruder is a horror game that is not for the faint of heart, with its immersive horror story, scary visuals and creatures, and a constant feeling of anxiety that makes it an unforgettable experience for horror fans. Thank you for joining me today as we explored the creepy and immersive worlds, Valour, The Intruder, and more games. If you're a fan of horror games, then these titles are sure to deliver an unforgettable experience that will keep you on the edge of your seat. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. And as always, feel free to share your thoughts and suggestions in the comments section down below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.